welcome to Solar Power World Solar Speaks Live here at the Unirac booth at Intersolar North America 2015. I'm Kelly Pickerel, Associate Editor of Solar Power World, and with me today is Noah Davis. He's the Executive Director of Energetics Education, which is hosting the Solar Rollers special exhibit on the second floor here at the show. So thanks for joining us, Noah.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So let's start off with Energetics Education. Tell us a little bit about what your mission is.
It's a nonprofit that started a year and a half ago, and our mission is to inspire young people to gain knowledge in the field of energy with the hope that they'll go on to make improvements in energy systems around the world.
Okay. So what is the Solar Rollers program and what are students learning?
The Solar Rollers program is a high school program where teams are formed and then they design and build a solar-powered remote control car over the course of the school year, and then at the end of the year all those teams come together and have a big day-long event where they compete with their cars.
Okay. So what all involved is in a local race?
Well, the trophy race at the end of the season will be about 12 schools from the local area that come together, and they have 5 different events they compete in. One is an academic panel quiz, and then they do top speed races with and without batteries in the system, so that you can drive them with no battery at all. And then they also do endurance racing with and without batteries in the system.
Okay.
It's a fun day.
So what can everybody see here at the show with the Solar Rollers program?
Well, we have an active racetrack set up downstairs. We use Unirac racking to make rails on the floor to lay out the racetrack, and so we have 5 cars down there, and every couple of hours we have a kind of stage demonstration race, and it's a lot of fun.
Who's racing the cars?
We have some volunteers. We actually have the champion driver from Colorado who's 18 years old. He just graduated, and this is his 2nd year back. He drives all the way out here just so he can drive the Solar Rollers cars on the racetrack here.
Very nice. You want to show us how the cars work?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. If you understand a standalone system, that's what it is, and it's kind of a big trick to get high school kids really engaged in understanding a standalone system. So it's got about 45 watts of solar sun power cells on the top, and then underneath it's got a carbon fiber chassis. It's all very lightweight, and then it has a small battery, about a cell phone sized buffer battery. And it has a computer controller and a very sophisticated brushless motor. It's got a differential at the back, so they're quite high performance machines on the road. The fastest one that a high school team has built went 33 miles an hour.
And so the students, they do all this themselves?
Yeah, they design it themselves, so they don't all look like this. We have 12 cells, 20 cells, 26 cells, which is a little, like at 90 watts, that's a lot of power, but they seem to like that.
Yeah. So what importance does the Solar Rollers program hold for the solar and the energy storage industries?
Well, you know, these industries are growing so rapidly, and what I came to learn as a high school teacher was that today's students need a much better understanding of energy, both to work in this industry and also as energy consumers. So the students that come out of this program, we have a really high number of them that decide to pursue clean energy engineering careers. So, you know, we look at both moving people into the workforce for solar and for battery storage and energy efficiency, but also everyone who comes out of this program is very aware of energy usage and how a standalone system works, which makes them much better consumers too.
Yeah. So what can our respective industries, what can we do to make this program more available to high school students?
We can sponsor the Solar Rollers program, because right now what we have is a very well developed program that's running in Colorado. We're expanding into Reno and Austin. But what we want to see is that program being available to high schools all across the country. So we don't have the resources to make that happen. We're looking to the solar industry, the energy storage industry, to partner with us and help us scale this really quickly.
Okay. So what are some future plans for this program and for your mission with energetics education?
Pretty much world domination. So if you've ever seen FIRST Robotics, which is a similar high school program, They're up to, I think they have about 6,000 teams at the high school age, and we would love to get into the thousands of teams as soon as possible. And then we have a number of other programs we plan to introduce once we scale this up and kind of establish the company and the name. We have a bunch of other energy-related programs to introduce.
Okay, very nice. Well, that's all that we have for today. I want to thank Noah for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
And that was this edition of Solar Speaks Live here at the Unirac booth at Intersolar North America 2015. And be sure to tune in to some more interviews. Thanks.